Okay, so Gnosticism. This serpent symbolized eternity in the soul of the world. Now think about that. The devil is supposed to be the fallen prince of this world. That's why you see him being termed in Revelation 9:11, being in that pit, that king over them, meaning Apollyon, the devil. He is that king who is over those locusts who we're seeing now. We're seeing their secret identity emerge right before your face as a civilization and a population of people directly connected to this time of the fallen sons of God. And that's, man, I know that for some of you that might sound absolutely strange, but you can go ahead and believe that it's aliens all you want. But this is the true root and the nature of these beings that are going to appear literally like aliens, because they are going to be highly technologically advanced, and their character and their poise and their brilliance is going to be so well displayed, and they're going to have such cunning, just like that serpent in the garden that beguiled Eve. Because if you don't think that Eve herself knew what was going on, she knew what she was supposed to do. Think about what that story is trying to tell you. We're all thinking that, yeah, we know what's supposed to do, but here comes this cunning serpent once again at this world age period. The question is, are you guys going to make the right choice? Are you going to reject their pretty sweet fruit? Because that's what it's going to come down to. And they're real. They're not symbolism. They're real. But all the symbolism is about them. And we're seeing it displayed everywhere. And it goes from micro to macro. And if you don't understand what that term means, and what it means as far as my information in fractals and how I explain and see everything connected, then maybe check out some of the other videos, and then some of this will begin to make more sense. Because if that's probably what you're missing, is how all these connections are lining up so well, and what does it all mean. So let's look a little further down here, and once again make the connection here. This Gnosticism is a serpent, okay? All right, and then we've got, if it's not serpent, we get the description of self-eating, which is going to work with the description of the Ouroboros, which is going to work with the description of the riddle from Samson. And then we've got a snake here, and then of course the symbolism for everything that we talked about with the world age, and even how it lines up with the kingdom age of the Bible. So I think, my friends, we are successfully tracking down the riddle of one Samson and this supposed golden age that they think these aliens, or these Pleiadians, or more rightly should I say, these fallen sons of God, are going to try to present to the world. Unfortunately, before they can shine their light in this world, they have to extinguish another. And that other is that of the light of Jesus Christ. That light of faith, the literal faith of the Son of God, of the one God in heaven, who sent of himself his perfect manifestation to our world to show us the living way. And Christ has absolutely fulfilled that in every way possible. So we all know and understand how we're supposed to be to each other, how we're supposed to represent his perfect love. We're supposed to shine and reflect that as best we can. That's our best armor. That's the best thing we can possibly do. So I hope all of this is making some sort of sense, at least, forming some sort of complete picture in your mind here. Now, India's symbolism is pretty strong for an esoteric principle known as Kundalini. Listen up. The symbolism has been used to describe Kundalini energy. The divine power Kundalini shines like the stem of a young lotus, like a snake coiled around upon herself. She holds her tail in her mouth and lies resting half asleep at the base of the body. Kundalini